Hey, it's Roger. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I appreciate it. So many of you have told me that you've been watching me for months or a year or two, and now you're ready to go. Well, I want to explain to you what this means. Working with real estate agents. If you happen to reach out to any builder without a buyer's agent's name to put on that registration card or to let them know, we may have trouble with the builder paying a fee that they've already got built into the price of the home for the buyer's agent. The agent that you contacted the builder, whether it's online or on site, they work for the seller, and that's what this brochure explains. This is a consumer awareness brochure, but you need to have an advocate working for you. Let me read you a line out of this. And by the way, South Carolina has a similar one, and it's called the South Carolina Disclosure of Real Estate Brokerage Relationships. But let me read to you out of the North Carolina version. You know, Charlotte's right on the state line. If you go in and talk to the seller's agent, that means the builder's rep, whether it's online or on site, notice what it says, a seller's agent working with you as a buyer. And I'm going to quote, the agent represents the seller, not you, and therefore must try to obtain for the seller the best possible price and terms. So they're not trying to give you the best price they can give you. They're trying to get the best transaction for the seller. They want to sell you their property. Well, guess what we want? We want to show you their property. We want to show you maybe another builder's property, maybe even some resale if you want that. We'll show you the whole market, in other words. So you're limited when you go in, but make sure you go in armed. And to be forewarned is to be forearmed. They don't share this information with you until you get to contract. And by that time, it's too late for you to have a full grasp of what your options are. So especially if you've been watching my videos, if they've been helpful, first of all, I'd love for you to call me and tell me your story. Secondly, my main three agents right now, my number one guy is RODNEY JONES, ProStead Realty. Write that name down. So whenever you talk to the builder or you go on site, you go into the model homes, you write down RODNEY JONES. Maybe you want DENISE O'FARRELL. These people are great. They're great agents. They're fun. They're likable. They're knowledgeable. And they'll expose you to the whole market. DENISE O'FARRELL. She's from Dublin, Ireland. And my guy, Donnie Morrison, dedicated, motivated, all about his client's business. He's a U.S. veteran. So pick one of those three. We don't have a contract, so you're not obligated, but I want you to be protected. And that's what working with real estate agents is all about. You being protected in the transaction. And if we do it the right way, they're willing to pay our fee. However, we're getting some blowback if you go in without us. And then even before you buy, you reach out to us. So write the names down. One of my favorite stories was an airline pilot who took to heed the words in my videos, and he called me. He said, well, I just put down some money on a lot, and I told him you were my agent, and so we're going to write a contract soon. We want your help. And so that's the way you do it. You put down a name. Now, right now, Jack and I are shooting videos most every day, but it's either going to be RODNEY JONES, DENISE O'FARRELL, or Donnie Morrison that's going to get you to the finish line and expose you to the whole market. That's what working with real estate agents is all about. You can go up to the description of this video and click through to get the North Carolina version or the South Carolina version of Agency Brokerage Relationships. Want you to be informed. These are very simply consumer awareness brochures. And like Erin Brockovich, baby, she didn't want the big guys to put the hurt on the little people, right? And the big builders, and we're just little folks. So I want you to be protected in the transaction. Thanks so much. Can't wait to hear from you. I'll see you in the next video.